So 80 years ago, the Second World War finally ended in Europe after 6 devastating years. However, did you know that there was not one, not two, but 3 separate surrender documents, all signed at the beginning of May 1945. So the first surrender document was signed on the 4th of May. So this is where British Commander Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery accepted the surrender of German forces in northwestern Germany, the Netherlands, and Denmark. Now, Montgomery actually reportedly showed disdain for the visiting German delegation. Instead of greeting them, he asked the interpreter who on earth they were and what the hell they wanted, and also refused to shake hands. In typical Montgomery style, he arranged a press conference for the signing ceremony, and the instrument of surrender was signed in his tent at 6:30 p.m. local time on the 4th of May and came into effect the next day on the 5th of May. However, as I mentioned, this instrument of surrender only applied to a portion of the German forces. The second instrument of surrender that took place on the 7th of May 1945, so a few days later, took place in Reims, a city northeast of Paris in France. So the signing ceremony took place in the red brick schoolhouse of the Collège Moderne et Technique de Reims, and it was attended by German General Alfred Jodl, who signed for Germany. And it was signed at 2:41 a.m. on the 7th of May. The German delegation was then ordered to leave the room, champagne was popped, and then drank from mess cups by the Allied and the Soviet delegation. However, 6 hours after the signing in Reims, the Soviets made an objection. They weren't happy. This is because the surrender in Reims happened not on the aggressor's soil, it had happened on French soil, and also the Soviet representative, General Sosloparov, had not been authorized to put his signature onto the instrument of surrender. And also finally, it didn't fully reflect the Soviet Union's role in defeating Nazi Germany. So on the 8th of May 1945, the third and final instrument of surrender was prepared. And this would take place in Berlin, the capital of Nazi Germany, at the heart of Soviet-occupied Germany. Top General Field Marshal Wilhelm Keitel signed it on behalf of Germany. The Western Allied delegation was led by British Air Chief Marshal Arthur Tedder, and the Soviet delegation was represented by the commander of the Soviet attack on Berlin, Marshal Georgy Zhukov. Now, when Keitel entered the room, he was in full military dress, wearing a monocle, and clicked his heels with supreme and arrogant formality. He initially resisted the surrender terms, quibbling over wording and demanding clarifications. But eventually, he signed, and the instrument of surrender was signed and done at 10:43 p.m. on the 8th of May. Therefore, the 8th of May became Victory in Europe Day, or VE Day, in Europe, and for the Soviet Union, it became VE Day on the 9th of May because of the time difference. And so ended in Europe the most devastating conflict in human history.